Hey guys, today, I just wanted to let you know actually that I am a sewer. So I know how to sew. I got my own little sewing area here, and I'm going to be showing you how to make a snap bag. But it's a little pouch that you can hold money in it, or in literally anything, hold anything. And I'm going to be making a bigger snap bag than normal. You can make small ones, big ones, whatever. And you'll understand why it's called a snap bag. So this is a snap bag that I found. I kind of messed up on this one, but this is the size that we're gonna be making today. Pretty big. Hold up to my face. It's pretty big. But other ones, it's down to here, shorter. But you can make these any size that you want. You can make them wider, whatever. But yeah, you have to make sure your patterns stick to that size though. So this is why it's called a snap bag, because when you open it, it just snaps together. And that's because we got something in here that makes it snap together. So the supplies you'll need is either 2 to 3 fabrics. 2 to 4. Yeah, 2 to 4 fabrics. I'm using 3 on this one, which is navy, yellow and white polka dots, and white. And then the next thing you're going to need is some batting. I have the iron-on batting that if you iron it, it sticks. And you're going to need some duct tape and tape measure. And I have the Hyper Tough 30 feet. You're also going to need the average sewing supplies, like a sewing machine, scissors, thread, and all that shazazz. So the first thing you're going to want to do is grab your tape measure, and you're going to want to get it all the way out so then you don't lose your measuring. So this is going to go pretty long since it is 30 feet, but you're going to want it all out. Now that you got it all out, it's going to look like this, and I'll probably say stop. And you're going to want to grab sewing scissors, and you're going to want to cut that off. So now this is just empty, and you have all of it right here. And you're only going to need a little bit for what to use today, but you can make literally a bunch more because this is 30 feet, so, and you're only gonna need 9 inches. You're gonna wanna cut about 9 inches, more than 8, because I'll give you the dimensions of our pattern, but you're gonna wanna cut at least 9. So now you got your 9-inch ruler, and you're going to want to cut another one just like that. So the dimensions of our snap bag is that you're going to need one big piece of fabric and one shorter one. And then you're going to need a square. This big rectangle is 16.5 by 8 1/8 inches. The smaller one is 13 1/4 by 8 1/8 inches. This small square is 3 by 3 inches. Okay, so now that you have your rulers and you have your fabrics picked out, you're going to want to start cutting out your fabric pieces. So this is the outside piece. The smaller one is the outside. The bigger one is the inside, but you're still going to see the big one. So this part is the big piece, and this part is the small piece.
When you get me, you get me, you get me. When you get me, you get me, you get me.
Since you won't be able to see the marker on this fabric, I'm going to pin it.
You got me, you got me, you got me feeling fine. So just say the words, 'cause you know what it means to me, babe. When you get me, you got me, you got me feeling right, feeling right, feeling.
Now you're going to want to cut 2 of these squares for this side and for this side.
When you get me, you get me, you get me.
Now you're going to want to cut your batting out the same size as the big one. So in my case, the same size as this navy one.
Feeling right. When you get me, you get me, you get me.
Now that you have all of your items cut out, you're going to want to grab your navy and your batting, well, your big one and your batting, and you're going to want to go and iron these together. So now that you got your batting on and it's sticking together, you're going to want to grab your smaller piece, which is my yellow, and you'll see how if you line it up like this, that the other side is your color. So like when you go like this, that side's color, that side's color. And you're gonna wanna line up this so that both of these sides are gonna be even. So now that they're even, you can pin them in place. And you don't have to put too many pins on, just so that it stays.
Get me, you get me, you get me feeling right. When you get me, you get me, you get me.
So now you're gonna wanna make sure that these are even. So if you see this little white, then I would trim them. You're gonna wanna start getting on your sewing machine and make some kind of pattern. With one of mine, I had like a flowery pattern, and I went around the flowers. This one I have polka dots, but they're really small, so I might just do like sideways lines this way, and then do sideways lines this way as well. So it's kind of like checkered.
When you get me, you get me, you get me. When you get me, you get me, you get me. I know that there's something so special about you and me, babe. You got me, you got me, you got me feeling fine. So just say the words, 'cause you know what it means to me, babe. When you get me, you got me, you got me feeling right.
Now that you have this done, you're going to want to take your measuring tape and you're going to want to actually cut it down to the size of your fabric. What the duct tape is for is you're going to want to tape the ends so then these pointy ends don't rip through your fabric. So you're going to take your duct tape. It doesn't matter what color it is since you're not going to be able to see it. So I'm going to take a piece like that, put it in the inside, flip it over, and bend it. And you're going to want to do like at least 3 layers of this.
When you get me, you get me, you get me.
You're going to want the numbers facing down and set it there and then fold this over. And that's how it's gonna stay. But before that, you're gonna wanna fold this down and iron it so then it's a smooth edge instead of this rough edge. So now you're gonna wanna go sew this in so then the bump side is on the top. So now I'm gonna show you how to make these little tabs. What you're gonna do is fold your square so then it looks like a triangle. And you're gonna iron that. Then you're gonna fold it again to make a smaller triangle. And you're gonna iron that. You're gonna fold this over so then you can find how far it's gonna need to fold over.
You got me, you got me, you got me feeling fine. So just say the words 'cause you know it.
And you want it to be a little snug. You're gonna wanna put your triangle in here so then when you're sewing you can just sew right over it. And you're gonna take out that. You're gonna sew the edge of that.
When you got me, you got me, you got me.
Now that you have both of them, you're gonna wanna slide in your rulers. Again, so that the bump is towards the front, so it'd be like this. Instead of this, it's like this. And it's gonna be kind of tight because you want it to be tight against the fabric. So you might have to shimmy it in there a little bit. Make sure when you cut the rulers that it's a little bit shorter than the actual width. Otherwise, you're gonna have to sew over them, and that's impossible. So make sure that they're a little bit shorter than the actual width. I ended up cutting off 7/8. And it'd be alright if you do a little bit more than that too. You're gonna wanna fold it so that the patterns are facing towards each other. And both of the bumps are facing towards each other. And you might need to pin it too. Now you're gonna sew along the edge, both edges, and it's gonna be harder once you get by the rulers, but it will still make it through it.
Me, babe. When you got me, you got me, you got me feeling right. I know that there's something so special about you and me, babe. You got me, you got me, you got me feeling fine.
I'm just gonna go over it again so then it's more durable and it still stays.
When you got me, you got me, you got me. When you got me, you got me, you got me. When you got me, you got me, you got me.
Once you have all the sides sewn up, you're going to want to cut off all your loose ends just to make it a little bit neater. Take out your pins if you had put any pins in. And then you're going to want to fold it inside, well, the outside, so the outside's facing out. And there you have your finished snap bag.
When you got me, you got me, you got me.
hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and comment down below if you'd like to see these kind of videos about how to make things or sew things, whatever, and comment down below what you want to see in the future. Like the video if you liked it, of course. Turn on my bell, subscribe, turn on my bell notifications so you know when I post next. And I guess, thanks for watching. See you later. Bye!